MacVoices is sponsored by lynda.com. Expand your skills. Improve yourself. Get a free 10-day trial of all lynda.com has to offer at lynda.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is in Las Vegas for International CES and ShowStoppers. I'm Chuck Joyner. I'm in the ReSound booth talking to Morton of ReSound about a very smart hearing aid, something that is not something we typically cover here on MacVoices, but a lot of us are getting to an age we may need it. We may have older parents, and this is some really cool new technology that is for the iPhone. Morton, it's great to have you.
Thank you, it's nice to be here.
So you said you were really proud of this, and I think you have a right to be from all the features that were explained to me. So walk us through ReSound.
Sure. This is a ReSound LiNX. It's a miniature hearing aid, yet packed with a lot of advanced technology. We debuted as the world's first made-for-iPhone hearing aid. And really it changes everything that you think a hearing aid is and what it can do for you. Besides being a state-of-the-art hearing aid that delivers outstanding sound quality, it also features some groundbreaking connectivity features that allows users of the hearing aid to interact with their communication devices at a whole new level.
And it's really intriguing that, because we think of a hearing aid as just basically a little amplifier that sits in our ear, but you've taken all the usual suspects of Bluetooth tech, integrated those into the hearing aid, and then added a lot of nice new features.
That's correct. I mean, for us it's all about delivering a superior sound quality, and doing that in as many situations as possible. And that's where we use our groundbreaking wireless technology to allow people to interact via their phone or their iPad or watching TV, etc., to get crisp and clear sound straight into the hearing aid. You don't need to wear any dongles around your neck, any cables or anything. You can have great sound streamed directly from those sources.
Now, first of all, let's talk about the appearance and the size. The appearance and the size. It is extremely small. The young lady that I was talking to before, she has one on, and I could barely tell. I could barely see it, as opposed to the old style hearing aids that look like you have a piece of chewing gum in your ear.
Sure, and that's one of the things that we worked extremely hard on, is miniaturizing things, keeping power consumption really low and making it discreet and attractive. And we packed all of these great features into such a small device, and if I put it on the ear, even with a haircut like mine, it almost disappears. And what's also great is that it's extremely lightweight, so you really don't feel you're wearing it, and at the same time we have technology that means that we can do what we call open fittings, so you don't occlude the ear, but you allow air to come in, and it feels really, really comfortable wearing.
Okay, so now we talked about the appearance, but let's talk about some of the extra functions, because this is an iPhone-enabled hearing aid. You have sound profiles that you can use, you have a lot of different adjustments that you can make, and you're making them on the iPhone. You're not reaching in your ear and trying to hit that button.
No, you don't need to reach behind your ear anymore. I mean, our hearing aids, they're programmed by hearing care specialists, but on top of that, we've also launched a smart app that means that you can control the hearing aid straight from your phone. And that means that you're basically empowering the user to be more integrated into what is it that they're actually doing. You can change the volume level, you can change the sound profile, and then we're leveraging some of the features from the smartphone, such as GPS technology. And that means that you can basically save your preferred settings for a given location, whether it be your restaurant, at home, or at work. And then when you enter those locations, the hearing aids will automatically update with those profiles that you prefer at that location. So really trying to make hearing much smarter than what we've been used to. And we also have a very cool feature in the app that means that if you misplace your hearing aid or you lose it by chance, then you can find it via the app. We have a finder functionality that will show you where did you last have connection to the hearing aid, and when you get within that range, it will show you how far away or how close you are to the actual hearing aid. And that can become in handy, because hearing aids can be something that comes at a price.
They're very expensive, but also something as small as this one, it would be easy to lose it on the carpet here. We could lose it right within 5 feet of us and we wouldn't know it. So that's a great feature.
Yeah, it certainly is. And that's where the app really becomes an extension of the product and helps bring more benefit to the people who use it. So apart from just superior and outstanding sound quality, even in noisy environments like this, you have new features that takes the benefits to a new level.
And having had family members who had hearing aids, I became familiar with some of the challenges of wearing a hearing aid, and you've addressed so many of them. One of the things I know that I was shown is that you can monitor the battery level without having to just oh, it's time to change the battery and move it away, you can know that it's going bad or not going bad.
Sure, I mean, that's one of the advantages of being on the app platform, is that you now can have visual indication of a lot more things than you used to. And I think that's part of leveraging these new platforms and utilizing them to provide benefits for also the people who have a hearing impairment. And that's also where I have to say that that we've collaborated with Apple around this, and they have a great program around accessibility and take that very serious. And this is part of that, helping people to enjoy life more and be able to use the same type of communication devices as everyone else.
What kind of pricing are we talking about, and what's the availability of this?
These hearing aids are available in the US market and basically globally today. What we're proud of here at CES is that we're showing a full range of hearing aids that incorporates this smart technology. So whether you have a small or a large hearing loss, we have a product for that. And they are available through hearing care specialists who will not only sell the product but also offer services in connection with that. And these products actually range similar to what you see other types of hearing aids out there today.
And I go to my audiologist to get fitted?
Correct. They will help with getting a hearing test, finding out what your preferences versus your hearing loss are, and help you get to the right type of product that fits exactly your needs.
It sounds like a fantastic product. Before we take a look at the app, what is the website where folks go to learn more?
To find out more, go to www.gnresound.com to find out more information about this product. ReSound LiNX and another ReSound products can be found on that one, and also help to find a dispensing audiologist near you. Okay, so what we have is the ReSound Smart app that's available on the iPhone and coming as well on Android. But here I can simply open my Smart app, and I get access to choosing what type of settings I want in the hearing aid, depending on what the acoustic environment is. So right now I'm in an all-around program, but if I enter a different type of environment, for instance a restaurant with a lot of background noise, I can simply click here and it will automatically update the hearing aid to reflect that. So this here shows some predefined listening profiles, and within the app you have a possibility for further fine-tuning. For instance, if you're in a situation where you want to have a little bit more of the low frequencies, you can increase the bass. Or let's say that you are having difficulty hearing your grandchildren, you can also increase the treble where some of the high-pitched sounds are often in. Now, what you can also do is actually, you can go in and you can add a place, meaning that you can tag your settings to a specific location. And that way, the next time that you enter that location, then the hearing aids will automatically update to reflect those settings that you prefer. So that's what we call geotagging, and really helps people to make for a more automatic and more simplified experience with the hearing aids. You can also adjust the volume of the hearing aid, turning it up and down. And if you wear two hearing aids and you want to adjust your left and right independently, that's quite easy. You can do that. Maybe you want to turn down the person who's on the left of you. Maybe somebody's talking in a cinema, and you want to still be able to hear. So really a lot of flexibility within the app. And what I wanted to show also was just our finder functionality, where we again use the GPS functionality to be able to locate a misplaced or lost hearing aid. It can show you on a map where you last lost connection, and if you are within range of the product, you can even actually find it depending on how far away you are from the hearing aid. So a lot of really cool functionality within the app to customize the hearing experience at a level that we haven't seen before.
Morton, thank you so much. It's a great product, very impressive. Even for someone who doesn't need a hearing aid, the technology is very impressive.
Sure, I think we're definitely in the game to change the perception about what a hearing aid is and make sure that we provide the benefits that we can to as many people as possible. The sooner that people do something about a hearing impairment, the better off they will eventually be.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at ShowStoppers in Las Vegas. We'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the MacVoices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter. the MacVoices Dispatch to stay up to date on all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free MacVoices magazine on Flipboard by visiting macvoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.